If you're a pet owner and you've taken your pet to the vet within the last year, you're not crazy if you've noticed a huge increase in cost on the veterinary side. Veterinary costs have gone up 7.6% in the last year alone. Why does this matter? There are a number of reasons why people have said that veterinary costs have increased. Labor, of course, is one, medicines, and vaccines. Why does this matter? People who are filing bankruptcy in New Jersey are blaming their bankruptcy on increased veterinary costs. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to discuss pet insurance and everything you need to know about veterinary costs and whether it's enough to cover your pet. My name's attorney Liam Perlman. I'm a New Jersey bankruptcy attorney. I've been helping consumers in New Jersey get a financial fresh start since 1994. Most people don't think about the costs as it relates to their vet until it's too late and their pet has an emergency. Then it becomes a huge problem. Over the last decade and the last year, these veterinary costs have increased dramatically. Unfortunately, many consumers who have pet insurance believe that pet insurance covers all of the services as it relates to their pet's problem. But many times once they visit the vet, that's not the case. This puts New Jersey consumers who are pet owners in a really precarious position, trying to decide whether they should treat their pet or whether they have to take a cash advance on their credit card. A horrible situation for anyone who loves a pet. Another issue that we regularly see is the veterinary practices themselves, and the studies bear this out. Sometimes the veterinary practice or the vet has an interest in how much the bill is. This regrettably creates a situation where the veterinary costs have increased and the consumer and pet owner is conflicted about whether to treat their pet. Trying to decide whether you should treat your pet in a situation where you may not be able to afford a bill is a very, very difficult decision, and a personal decision at that. If you've made the decision to treat your pet and you're involved in a situation where you have uncontrollable debt, you do have options. I had a client named Cheryl who had a cat, and the cat was very sick with cancer. Cheryl had a very, very difficult budget to begin with before her cat became sick. Regrettably, there were significant costs that she had to incur on the veterinary side, including tests and procedures as it related to her cat. She had no idea what these costs were going to be until the moment before she had to make a decision whether to treat the cat. And on top of it, that situation had to be made on an emergency basis. Once Cheryl decided that it made sense for her to treat her cat, it really was too late. Her credit card was overextended. She was beyond the minimum monthly payments, and we had to sit down to come up with a strategy to see whether she really needed to file a bankruptcy. After she filed bankruptcy, the call stopped, the wage garnishment wasn't an issue, and Cheryl was able to get the financial fresh start that she deserved. Cheryl's not unlike many of our clients. She believed that after she filed bankruptcy, her life would be over and her credit would be forever ruined. In fact, that's not the case. After 6 months, Cheryl received her discharge, and she's in a situation where her credit actually improved after her discharge. I'm also happy to report that in that particular situation, they were able to save her cat, and Cheryl and her cat are living happily ever after. Look, if you're facing any kind of financial constraints, if you're behind on credit cards, if you're behind on your rent, if you're behind on your mortgage, you need to contact a bankruptcy attorney so that you can understand what your rights are. We're here to be able to provide a free initial consultation so that you can understand if bankruptcy makes sense for you.